Hi everyone, my name is Karen Jones. This week I did my project-based learning project based on first grade and the geography standard of 1G1, applying geographic representations, tools, and terms to describe surroundings. And the objective is 1G 1.1, use maps and globes and or digital representations to identify various types of landforms of places around the world. And 1.G.1.2, exemplify how geographic features are represented by symbols on maps or digital representations. So the project that we decided to do for first grade is treasure map. They're actually going to create their own little island. So they get to generate their own pirate name. Each day they add a concept. Like day one is going to be talking about what we already know about maps. What do we already know about landforms? We can actually create a KWL chart and identify what we already know. And each day we can build on those skills and help us complete our treasure map. The students are actually going to be introduced something new when we do this treasure map. They are going to be given a checklist. So every time that they complete something on their treasure map, they are actually able to go back. They can read these sentences fluently and check them off on their checklist. Then they're actually able to grade themselves. They get to make sure that they have a map and key and symbol. They have their directions to their treasure, and they can have their compass rose on there. So each thing that we add to, they're grading themselves to make sure that they identify that needed to be completed, and on their checklist, I completed it, good job. What is the purpose of having maps? Why do we need to teach maps to our students? Maps are used every day. In our everyday world, they're exposed to it in just a different variety of ways. And what's really amazing is when we talk about maps and landforms and we're incorporating how to read those maps, take your child to Walmart. Walmart is a treasure in itself, so utilizing our map skills, we're able to navigate through that store and find what we are looking and needing while we are there. So it's very important for students to know and understand these objectives just in everyday life. Driving in the car, riding with their parents. Some students are doing DoorDash with their parents, and they're able to read the map and help them to get them to a designated area. So these map skills are very, very important. After they complete their map, they will be able to dress up at the end of this period, which is a 10-day process, and they can share their maps with their friends in a fun way, use their pirate voice, and it doesn't have to be done on Pirate Day on September 19th. It can be used anytime during the year, and you just make your own Pirate Day. What I found to be very interesting when we were talking about Bloom's taxonomy is doing the process. So remembering, understanding, applying. When we talk about the remembering part, the students are already applying their basic knowledge of maps and landforms in their KWL chart and class discussions. So the teacher is filling that information in as we are recalling what we already know. The understanding part is they're putting those pieces of the puzzle together to create their treasure map. And so it's incorporating their compass rose, it's incorporating their legend, their map key, coming up with their island name, something creative that stands out. So understanding each concept is important as they are building their map skills. Applying it is what we learn building our maps and how to read a compass rose, north, south, east, west. It helps them riding in the car. It helps them at Walmart. It helps them in their neighborhood. How do I get to and from the post office? What's the quickest way to get to the grocery store? So they're learning all these skills that help build them not only in the classroom, but it also helps build their life skills. One thing that I find very interesting in one of the resources that I was able to utilize And it says maps help children to understand the earth is made up of both land masses and bodies of water. Students learn that maps can show many types of information. In this case, that different animals live on land and in water. So we're also able to identify different types of species that live land and water, and they can incorporate these in their drawings of their treasure maps as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I look forward to sharing some more with you. Thank you.